Okay, so to summarize what you guys learned, so first thing what you guys learned was flux. So basically the magnetic field lines passing through a surface, which is B ds cos theta. Then you guys learned about Faraday's law. So Faraday's law, three important laws, and then in that one of the formulas what you had was E is equal to minus d phi by dt, which is Faraday and Lenz's law. So coming to Lenz's law, now Lenz's law talked about the direction of the induced current. So whatever the cause, so basically it tells that the current induced in the conductor will be opposite to that of the cause which is basically producing it. Okay, then you guys learned about motional EMF. So in motional EMF, two things. One was whenever there is linear motion, one there was a circular motion. So motional EMF being E is equal to minus BLV and circular motion being half BL square into omega. Then you learnt about eddy currents. So basically the current which is induced in the conductor and it moves in a circular motion, right? So that was eddy current. Then you guys learnt about self-inductor, correct, and self-inductance. So self-inductance meaning whenever you have a coil connected to the battery, it induces an EMF in its own coil, right? And then you learnt about coefficient of self-induction. So basically phi is equal to L into I, right? Then you guys learnt about series and parallel. Series inductance, whenever the series inductance are there, so basically you just add the inductances, right? So you have L equals to L1 plus L2 plus L3. Whenever that's parallel, you have to reciprocate and you have to add. So 1 by LP equals 1 by L1 plus 1 by L2 plus 1 by L3, right? Then you guys learnt about energy stored in an inductor. Now remember, energy stored in an inductor, it's magnetic energy, and the formula was half Li square. The self-inductance of a solenoid, which is mu naught N square A into L, correct? So this was the formula. Then you guys learnt about mutual inductance. So basically the inductance between two coils. So the coefficient of mutual inductance, which was phi is equal to M into I, or M is equal to phi by I, right? Then mutual inductance of two solenoids, the coaxial solenoids, we have mu naught N1 N2 A into L, right? So this one. Then you learnt about Fleming's right hand rule, correct? So right hand rule states that, so whenever you have three fingers, motion, field, and then this is the induced current. So, and then last thing what you guys learned was AC dynamo. Alright, so AC dynamo, and then the expression for the induced EMF in an AC dynamo, which was E is equal to NBA omega sin omega t. Okay, so this summarizes the whole electromagnetic induction chapter.